guys, welcome back for another episode of building this truck bed cover. As you guys saw, I completed it last video, and this video we are going to paint the thing. So I've never painted in my life, and I'm pretty excited to do it because this is all, I guess, legit stuff. I went to Sherwin-Williams, and he gave me all the halfway decent stuff. He said it's not the lowest on the totem pole, but he said it's also not the top of the line stuff. So he put it in the mid-grade, and this is what we came up with. So it ran a couple $100 to be able to do the truck. It's outside right now. It's kind of cold. That's why I have the heater going. But I also got multiple stages of sandpaper. I have a tack cloth, some drop cloth, because we're going to build a makeshift paint booth out of some PVC pipe. Have some elbows right there. I have a 20 by 20 air filter right there. So we're going to filter the air coming in with that fan. And then we have a stronger fan down here that we're going to blow the dirty air out. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well, but I guess we'll get started on it. So. Alrighty guys, welcome to my paint booth. I kind of surprised myself on this thing because I thought it was going to turn out a lot worse, but it actually turned out really nice. I mean, it's a little on the flimsy side, but I don't think that's going to be that big of an issue. I have the clean air filter coming in right there. Obviously, I'm going to unwrap it when we're getting ready to paint, but right now I just don't want it getting dirty. I have all the paint supplies ready to go over here. I have a couple sawhorses right here, and then I left this open just so we could bring the bed top inside. So once it's inside and everything's all cleaned up, ready to go, I'll go ahead and tape that off, throw some poly sheeting on it, and should be good to go. I also have my exhaust fan blowing the dirty air out right there. So the air line's already in here ready to go. It's pretty much set up. So all we have to do now is go sand off the bed top. I'm going to do that outside so it doesn't get any of the booth dirty. And then once that's all cleaned up looking nice, then we're going to bring it inside and we'll get to spraying. So let's get to it. got the top sanded all the way up to 400 with a wet sand, and it's super smooth. The booth actually seems to be working, so check this out. I have the fan on and it's drawing a whole bunch of air, so that's really good. I have the heater heating it up. I have the floor all wet down to capture the moisture out of the air to make it really humid in here. So all I have to do is tape on the filter. I have some instruction manuals right here that I'm going to hang up right here. Then I'm going to flip over 2 of the pages just so I can check the spray pattern, and we're gonna get right to it. So let's see what happens. Alright, so for the second coat, I finally ran into my first problems per se. So overall the thing looks pretty good. I got some moisture right there that I had to get out, and then also I drug the hose right here, and it's really hard to see on camera, but follow this line all right there. So this will be interesting on how to fix. Also, I have a couple of runs. There's one right here and one right here. You guys will be able to see it a lot better in the daylight, but right now it's the middle of the night, so yeah. All right, so here we are the next morning. I have 4 coats of base, 4 coats of clear. The paint's dry to the touch, and we have 1 more coat of clear to go after we wet sand it down to take all the debris out of the paint. The paint job isn't perfect, I'm not gonna lie. There's some runs right back here on the spoiler. There's some runs right down here, but there's a little bit of trash in the paint, but overall the reflection looks immaculate. Like I have no complaints whatsoever.